Welcome back everybody to a new workout brought to you by MJKO and Shape Your Life. I'm Coach Jimmy, and today we're gonna have a nice, easy going boxing workout, but it's gonna be a little bit harder in the second half with some calisthenics bodyweight exercise. Now, before we start, make sure you have some nice comfortable clothing to work out in, a mat if you have one, if not it's okay, and of course some water for yourself to stay hydrated. Make sure you have a nice clear space for your any obstructions so you don't trip over anything. If you are a youth, please make sure you have an adult supervising you and at any time. Don't be afraid to slow down or stop if you need to. Everyone's at different fitness levels, so be sure to pace yourself. Now, I invite everyone to try every exercise, but if you're not comfortable with a certain exercise, don't be afraid to skip it. Alright, so let's get started with a nice and easy warm-up. Alright, so I'm going to start with jumping jacks for 15. Ready and go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Good. Okay, now we're going to switch it up. We're going to do jumping jacks with our legs going forward and backwards. So it's a little bit of a coordination component, alright? So I know we usually do forward and back jumping jacks. This time we're going to do forward and back only with our legs. Our arms go regular outside to side, so like this, okay? Alright, so watch my legs. My legs are the key difference there. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, and go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, good job, good job. Alright, shake it off. Next one coming up, we're going to do clap unders. Alright, so we're going to clap under one leg, pop, and then the other leg. Okay, so let's go a little bit higher pace than that. Of course, we'll go for 15. Ready and go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Woo, nice. Alrighty, next one. We're going to slow down to 10 seconds each exercise now. Alright, we're going to go knees up, running on the spot. Okay, so again, knees up, right, just like this. Okay, running on the spot, a little bit high intensity. Ready and go. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Alright, next one, we're going to do butt kicks. Alright, so give us a side view so you can have a better viewing angle of the exercise. Alright, so butt kicks, same thing. Alright, we'll be running on the spot, bring our heels to our butts. Alright, ready and go. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Alrighty. Good job, good job. Alright. Now, let's slow it down just a little bit, okay? So, let's start with some leg swings, alright? So, if you're a little bit close to the screen in front of you, take a half step back. Alright, we're going to step into our leg and swing it up just like that. And of course, you switch legs each time. Ready for 10. Try and touch with the opposite hand. And go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job, good job. Alright, so shake it off if you need. Next one, just knees up, very easy, alright? Just knees up, straight up, just like that. We're going to do a little bit of a slight torso twist with it, okay? And of course, you switch legs with it just like that, okay? So let's go for 10, ready? And go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Alright, next one, we're going to do knees up and then rotate out, okay? So open up those hips. I'm going to go for 10. Ready? And go. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job, good job. Okay. Now let's get into a little bit of dynamic stretching. We'll start with our neck, okay? So we're just going nice and easy, look left and right, nice and slow, all right? You feel the stretches right at the very end when you look to either side, okay? So really go nice and slow for 10 seconds and go, and 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job, good job. All right, next one, up and down. All right, again, go nice, slow, and controlled for 10 seconds. Ready, and go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. All right, arm circles forward. All right, nice and big. Ready for 10 and go. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now back for 10 and go. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Okay, next one, arms up and down, alternate, and go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now arms outside to side, give yourself a hug. All right, and 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right. Next, we're going to spread our feet nice and wide. Do some trunk twist next. All right. So just like this. Keep your feet nice and wide, nice and still. All right, and go. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Okay. Next, we're going to go right into some reach out for the sky and down for the ground, okay? So when we reach up or down, we're only going to hold it for about 2 seconds each, all right? So still keep our feet nice and wide. We're just going to reach straight up, all right? And looking up at the same time, 1, 2, and then straight down. Keep our legs straight. 1, 2, just like that. Again, up, 1, 2, and then down. 1, 2, good. Up, 1, 2, and then down. 1, 2, good. Up, 1, 2, and then down. 1, 2. Last time, up. 1, 2, and then down. 1, 2. Woo. All right, good job, good job. Okay, so we're gonna do a few more warm-up stretches, but I'm just gonna adjust the cameras down so you can see me on the ground. There we go. And Facebook, yes. Okay, so we're gonna do some extra warm up for our lower body, just to get a little bit of better mobility so we can perform our calisthenics exercises well later on, okay? So first one, we're just gonna do our side lunge stretch, all right? So we're gonna go nice and wide, okay? We're gonna lunge to one side, all right? And then the one leg that we don't lunge on is gonna be outstretched. So just follow along, it'll look like this, okay? As you can see, my leg is outstretched, straight. You feel stretch all in this leg. And hold it, right? And then very quickly come back to the middle, and then you switch sides, okay? So I was holding it a little bit long. You don't want to hold it too long. Just hold it for a split second, and then just switch sides, okay? We'll go for 10. Ready, and go. And so that's 1. So you can use your hands to support if you want, all right? And you don't need to go low like me. You can just go like that, all right? So let's go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. All right, stand it up, shake it off. All right. Next one, we're gonna be squatting down. All right, I call this the praying stretch. All right, so you're just gonna squat down how like you normally would, all right, and just sit down there, okay? So sit down there. Remember your feet, all right, are always on the floor. I don't want heels up or anything. Always heels on the floor as well. So now we're gonna use our elbows to push the inside of our knees slightly outward, all right, and we're bringing hands together. And when I bring my hands together right in the middle, you see my knees push out. Okay, the more my hands come down, the more it pushes out. And then when I go up, it relaxes my knees. So just go like that a few times. Let's go for 10 and 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, okay. Now, shake it off, you stand up. Last one. We're gonna work on some ankle mobility, okay? So, you may notice for most people, they're not as flexible in their lower body compared to the upper body, all right? So we work a lot more on our lower body mobility. So we're just going to be squatting down again. All right, this time we're gonna put our knees on top of, our elbows on top of our knees, and we're just gonna weigh down on one knee at a time for about 2 seconds each step. So as you can see, I'm going down on this knee, right, putting the majority of the weight on that one. All right, I'm going on this knee, okay? So this really stretches your ankles, your Achilles. Make sure you get good mobility on those. So 2 seconds each side, we'll do it 10 total. So that means 5 each side, okay? So let's go. 1, 2, good. 1, 2, good. 1, 2, good. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. All right, that's 6. We got 4 more. 1, 2, 1, 2. Good. 2 more. 1, 2. Last one. 1, 2. Good. All right, stand up, shake it off, get some water, and then bring it back. Hey, what's up, FX Din on Instagram. We're just finishing up our warm-up. All right, so now we're gonna very quickly go over our basic boxing fundamentals. Sorry, I'm just adjusting my third camera. All right, perfect. All right, so basic boxing fundamentals. So we're gonna learn our stance, our punches, and our defense real quick, all right? So if you're right-handed, drop your right leg back, slightly point your toes towards the right. If you're a left-handed, drop your left leg back, slightly point your toes towards the left. All right? If you're watching this on Facebook and you watch a few of our other workout videos, and you'll notice I tend to switch between either stance, righty or lefty. That is because I want to even out the workload on my body, all right? So one side is not working more than the other, all right? But of course, you only get to that point once you've been boxing and have a lot of experience under your belt. All right, for beginners, just stick to one stance, master that one stance first. Okay, so that's our stance. Make sure nice and balanced. All right, always majority of the weight in your toes, nice and relaxed. Good. Now we'll make a fist, curl our fingers in, thumbs on the outside. All right, so I'll give you a close up. Thumbs on the outside. Always make a fist and connect with the first 2 knuckles. Okay, so hands up. Just like this, elbows in, protecting our body, and our chin slightly down and tucked in. So that's our basic boxing stance, all right? Always hands up, protecting yourself at all times. Good. Now there are 6 punches in boxing. First punch we call number 1, also known as the jab. It's a straight punch from your front hand, but you're gonna add a small step with it from your lead leg, just like this. 1, and then bring it back. All right, so again, 1, bring it back. Good. Number 2, straight punch from our backhand, all right? So just straight in front from our backhand, we're just gonna rotate, all right? Toe, knee, hip, arm, 2, good. One more time, 2. And notice, whenever I'm punching, your other hand is defending yourself at all times, okay? Number 3 will be our front hook. Hook is a looping punch, just like so. Right at the end, I want your elbow about as high as your fist, okay? So let's do it together. 3 will be our lead hook. All right, we're gonna rotate toe, knee, hip, arm. 3, just like that, okay? Go a little bit faster. 3, good. 4, exact same thing, all right? So rear hook now, all right? So remember, rotate with this slightly, toe, knee, hip, arm. 4, good again. 4, nice. Now 5 will be our front uppercut. Uppercut just coming straight up in the middle, okay? Just like that. Lead uppercut number 5. Good, one more time, 5. Good, our last punch, 6. Our rear uppercut, all right, from our backhand, coming straight up the middle. Again, 6. One last time, 6. Good, all right. So, now, very quickly to defense, all right? So remember, hands up, protect yourself at all times. Now, if someone throws a 1-2 at us, all right, the defense to the 1-2, right, so remember, straight punches, okay, will be called slip, slip, okay? So again, slip, slip is the defense to the 1-2. Main thing, we're just moving our head off the center line, left and right, okay? Nice. So, now the next 2 punches, all right, our 3s and our 4s, all right? 3s and 4s, the defense to our hooks will be called under, under, all right? So one more time, bending with the knees, going under the punch, always still staying in your stance, all right? Good job. Now, last 2 punches are 5 and 6. The defense of 5 and 6 would be whoop, lean back or step back, all right? Good job. All right, so let's hop in right into our first round of shadow boxing. All right, so amazing work so far. Good warm up. Hopefully everyone's keeping up just fine. For our first round of shadow boxing, we're gonna just focus on some linear footwork. All right, so that means forward and backwards. Okay, so for a 3-minute round. Okay, this first round we're just gonna throw 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, coming forward. Okay, we're gonna do that for the first half of the round, and then we'll just shuffle back. Okay, so you see 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then shuffle back to your starting position. So make sure you have enough space to move forward and backwards about 3 feet each way. All right. So again, when you're going forward, lead leg first with the 1, and then rear leg with the 2. All right. 1, 2. Let's do it together. Remember, first minute and a half, just 1, 2, 1, 2 forward. All right, and then in the second half of the round, we'll add 1, 2, 1, 2 backwards as well. So ready, time's in, nice and slow, nice and controlled together, okay? So 1, lead leg first, and then rear leg with the 2. Lead leg, rear leg, just like that. Good, and then shuffle it back, always in your stance. All right, even when you shuffle back, right, since we're going backwards, back leg first, when you shuffle back, okay? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, good. And then when you shuffle back, back leg first. Always stay in your stance, nice and balanced. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, good. Of course, you can go faster than me, all right, if you want, if you feel comfortable, if you feel like you've got a hang of it. All right, I'm going nice, slow, controlled for demonstration purposes, just in case any beginners need to follow along, all right? And of course, as you get better at it, you go faster, just like that, right? Good. All right. So just nice, slow, and controlled. 1, 2. Good. And then shuffle back in our boxing stance. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Good. Keep it up. Keep it going. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. All right. Good job. All right. So when you're punching, always punch about eye level. Okay, straight in front of you, eye level. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Good. All right, so we're about minute and a half in. That means halfway done our first round. Now for the second half, we're gonna do the same thing going forward, but now we're gonna add 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2 going backwards. All right, so 1, 2, 1, 2 forward. That's the same thing, but now when we go backwards, remember back leg first with our jab now. All right, just like this. So again, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then back leg first. Okay, just like that. All right, we're going nice and slow backwards because a lot of people, they find going backwards is a lot harder than going forwards. Okay, so we'll go nice and slow on the way back to make sure we got it nice and correct. All right, and then as you get it, you go a little bit faster, right? So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then you go a little bit faster when you go get it correct. Okay, so you get 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2 forward. All right, and then 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2 backwards. Again, keep it going. So now you know what to do. 1, 2, 1, 2 forward, and then 1, 2, 1, 2 backwards. Good. We got about 20 seconds to go. All right, so let's really try to pick it up. Good. Keep it going. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2 forward, and then 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2 backwards. Good. Keep it going. Nice. And time. 3 minutes done. All right, so we're working some shadow boxing with some linear footwork. All right, putting it together. All right, if you find combining your footwork and your punches is a little bit difficult for you, go ahead and go on the MJKO YouTube page. You'll find our 6-part beginner boxing series where you can follow along with me, 8-time national champion Ibrahim Kamal, and MJKO Youth Katulimbos in Guana, where we run you through a 6-part beginner boxing workout. Right, so 6 workouts. You do them like over the course of 6 days if you want, or whenever. All right, we'd recommend doing 1 workout a day for the 6-part boxing series, and it will take you to become a proficient beginner boxer. All right, so that's enough rambling. Next up, round 2, we're gonna work linear footwork now. Okay, sorry, we did linear. Lateral. Lateral means side to side, or left or right. Okay, so for this first half of the round, we're gonna work 1 going to the right, all right, and then 1 going to the left. Okay, so as you'll notice, when I'm going to the right, my right leg first, stepping to the right, and my left leg follows. Okay, always stay in your stance, all right? Make sure you never cross your feet. So I will always have a little bit of space, all right? So what I mean by crossing our feet, don't ever do this. Because now you're off balance, you're not in a position to attack. Okay, so again, going to the right, right leg first. Going to left, left leg first. All right, let's go ones, left and right for the first 1.5 minutes times in. And go hands up. 1. Good. So go nice and slow to start. Just throwing your jab out there. And make sure your jab is the same time as your step, all right? Good. That's it. Keep it going. Remember, punching eye level straight in front of you. Good work. That's it. 1, 1, 1. And you'll notice my backhand is up on my chin level, protecting myself at all times. All right, and then once you get the hang of that, right? Let's say going pretty nice and slow. Once you feel comfortable with that, you start picking up the speed just a little bit, right? So like this. All right, work. Okay. So once you feel comfortable, you pick up the speed. Okay. Always stay in our stance. Good. But if you don't feel comfortable, go nice and slow. Whatever you like. Always make sure synchronize your step with your punch at the same time. Keep it going. All right. So once we're halfway down the round, we're gonna add on the 2. All right. Just for right now, just the 1. From left and right. Good. Good. You got about 10 seconds to go. Nice. Good. So make sure you're nice and balanced. Always on your toes. Good. Now, second half of the round, we're gonna add a 2. All right. So remember, we're gonna left leg first with our 1, and now the 2 when our second leg follows. Okay. So again, left, go left leg first with our 1, and then our 2 follows our second step. Okay. If we're going to the right, right leg first with our 1, and then our 2 follows with the second step. Okay. All right. So let's go nice and slow together. Just like that. Good. All right. And of course, go both directions. Make sure you don't cross up those legs. All right. Stay nice and balanced. starting with our 1. Good. All right. So always 1 with the first step, and then 2 with the second step. And 1, the first step, 2 with the second step. Remember, going right leg first. If you're going left leg first. And then once you get the hang of it, right, just go a little bit faster like this. Okay? All right, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Good job. All right. Almost done. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Whew. 3 minutes done. All right, hopefully everyone's having a good workout so far. I know it's not too hard, not too intensive on your cardiovascular systems just yet. But it does get you to think, if you're a beginner, to help you synchronize your steps with your punches, all right? Okay, so now for this last round, all right, before we get into some calisthenics, we're gonna work on adding on some defense with our punches, okay? So for this last round, it'll just be nice and easy. We're gonna listen to me, whatever I call, that's what we say. Or sorry, that's what we do. All right, so if I say 1, 2, we all throw 1, 2. If I say 1, 2, 3, we all throw 1, 2, 3. Okay? 3 minutes. Get ready. Time's in. All right, hands up in our stance. On your toes, nice and balanced. 1. Good. 1, 2. Good. 1, 2, 3. Good. 1, 2, 3, 2. Good. 1. Good. 1, 2. Good. 1, 2. Step back. 2. Good. 5, 6. Good. 1, 2, 5, 6. Good. 1. Good. 1, 2. Good. 1, 2 under 2. 1, 2 under 2. All right. So remember, when you go under, always keep your hands up. Again. 1, 2 under 2. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. 1. Good. 1, slip 2. Good job. Remember to breathe, all right? 1. Good. 1, 3. Good. 1, 3, 2. Nice. Again. Good. 5, 6. Good. 5, 6, 3, 2. Good. 1 going to your left. 1 going to your right. Good. 1 going forward. Good. 1 going back. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 2. 1, 1. Good. 1, 2, slip, slip. Good. 5, 6. Good. 1, 2, under 2. Nice. 1. Good. 1, 2, 3. Good. 1, 2, 3, 2. And 5, 6. Good. 5, 6, 3, 2. Good. We got less than a minute, all right? Good work. Keep it going. 1, 2, 3, 2. Hey, what's happening on Instagram? Going through our home boxing workout. 1, 2. Good. 1. Good. 1, 2, slip 2. Good. 5, 6. Last 30 seconds. Let's go. 1, 2, 5, 6 non-stop. That's it. Make sure to breathe. Always breathing when you're punching. All right. Never holding your breath. Good. Always seeing your stance nice and balanced. 1, 2, 5, 6. 1, 2, 5, 6. Good job. Now 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Whew. All right, good job. Good third round. Get some water. Get a short water break. Alrighty. There, what's up, Slow Down Poll on Instagram? How's it going? All right, so next up, we're gonna be doing some calisthenics. All right, so we're gonna be doing 3 sets of squats, 3 sets of push-ups, and then we'll do 3 sets of a core exercise, and then we'll finish off with some light stretching to finish off our workout. All right. So of course, calisthenics bodyweight exercises like our squat, push-up are pretty easy exercises that everybody knows. All right, they're very low learning curve, so it's doable for most people. All right. So for a squat, okay. So for your squat, you want your feet about shoulder width apart, toes slightly pointed out. All right, there we go. Let me angle my camera down. Nice. All right, so feet about shoulder width apart, toes slightly pointed outward. All right, of course you can go a little bit wider than shoulder width or a little bit closer than shoulder width. Totally up to you and your body's morphology. All right, so now you want to keep your torso nice and straight. All right, you don't want excessive hunching or excessive extension. All right, so nice and straight. All right, keep your feet on the ground the whole time. Okay, and you're gonna use your arms to balance nice in front. Okay, let's go. 15 squats, 3 sets of 15. Ready and go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, good job. Take a quick sip of water, 30-second break. And another great benefit to calisthenics bodyweight exercises is you don't need any equipment at all. All right, of course, if you do get really good at these exercises, you can overload it with some weight. All right, but for most beginners, their own body weight is enough with good technique and sufficient reps. All right, so squat, one of the best exercises. Low learning curve compared to other body weight like exercises like the lunge. Lunge is a little bit higher of a learning curve, so it's a little bit of a more difficult exercise. And of course, everybody knows a push-up. All right, push-up again, a low learning curve exercise. All right, so for our bodyweight exercises, we have our lower body leg exercise. Push-ups works on our pushing motions. Our core exercises, of course, work our core. And unfortunately, you know, one of the best exercises is a pulling motion, right? So like pull-up, but it's almost impossible unless you have a pull-up bar at home to do pull-ups at home. So no worries, we'll just ignore pull-ups until, you know, gym's open back up. So again, second set of squats for 15. Ready? So I'll give a side view. So remember, keep your torso nice and straight. Ready and go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. All right, get some water, get a short break. And we'll go on to our third and final set of squats, and then move on very quickly to our push-ups, finish with some abs. All right, third set of squats coming up. All right, so, and you'll notice in a lot of combat sports, they always advocate for calisthenic exercises, all right, because they are great. You can do them anywhere, and they facilitate speed, all right. Although they do build lean muscle, if this helps us athletes facilitate our speed component, all right? Compared to if you're lifting heavy weights like a bodybuilder, right? Although you get big muscles, it does slow you down comparatively to calisthenics exercises, all right? So I'm not saying you can't do bodybuilding weight exercises. They do have their place, but overall calisthenics have more application to combat sports like boxing. All right, so let's get it. Last set, 15 reps of squats, and go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so let's move it down towards the ground where we'll start our push-ups next, and then our abs. All right, so let me aim my cameras down towards the ground. Perfect. All right, make sure you're getting good amounts of water in between each set. All right, don't want you guys cramping up or anything. Whew. Okay, so for push-ups are a lot harder for many beginners compared to, I would say, squats. Right, squats, everybody can do a lot of squats. All right, because just in a daily use, you do use your legs a lot more often than you do any pushing motion in your daily life, right? So, okay, let me get some water. Okay, so for push-ups, all right, everybody knows the regular push-ups where you're on your toes and on your hands, okay? I'll demonstrate a modified push-ups, so it's a little bit easier for any beginners, okay? So, again, hands right underneath your shoulders, all right, as you can see, right underneath my shoulders, or they'll be behind, doesn't matter. Main thing, you do not want your hands in front of your shoulders, okay? And that is gonna cause a lot of shoulder impingement. So hands right under your shoulders, just like that. Now, with your knees, you keep your knees on the ground, all right? This is modified push-ups, all right? So your knees on the ground, your hips is one straight line with your torso, just like that. All right, then you push down and back up, okay? Remember, so hands are on your shoulders. I don't want your hips shooting back and doing push-up like this, okay? Keep your hips nice and straight with your torso, and then push it straight up. All right, that is a modified push-up. All right, so let's do 3 sets of 10 together. Ready? And go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. All right, so take a short break, get some water if you need, and we'll do our second set in about 30 seconds. Whew. Home boxing workout just finishing up. And of course, if you made it this far into the video, all right, after the workout, please check us out on our website, MJKO.ca. We are a registered charity, so if you do feel generous, please consider donating, all right? And of course, check out our partners, Shape Your Life Boxing, all right? They are shapeyourlifeboxing.com. All right, so next, our second set of push-ups. Ready, 3, 2, 1, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. Oh. Pretty difficult, you know. Whew. So, of course, if I'm doing a little bit fast for you, that's okay, all right? Just do however many you can in the time frame that it takes me to finish my 10. So, for example, if you think I'm going faster, I want you to do 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 10. If you can only do 5 in that time frame, that's totally okay as well. All right? Remember, keep proper form. All right? Your hands right underneath your shoulders. I don't want your hands in front. Alright, that's going to cause a lot of shoulder impingement. Alright, last set of push-ups. Remember, 10 push-ups. Ready, and go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Alright, good job. Get some water, and now we're going to move on to a core exercise, and then we are done. Okay, so for our last exercise, we're going to do 3 sets of 10 jackknife. Alright, so I'll demonstrate jackknife, so don't worry, don't start, I'm just demonstrating right now. I'm just going to lie back, feet straight, hands above your head. Alright, your feet and your hands will come up to meet in the middle. Alright, just like that. So that is a jackknife. Alright, so if that's a little bit too difficult for some of you, you go one leg at a time, where we call it clap under. So clap under, very similar to jackknife, hands starting above your head, alright, but you go one leg at a time and clap under, and then you switch legs, alternate as you go along. Alright, so whichever you like. Regular jackknife, if you feel up to challenge, or the clap unders, which is a little bit easier but still effective. Alright, so we'll do 3 sets of 10. Alright, I'm gonna do jackknife. You can do whatever you like at home. Ready, 3, 2, 1, and go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. Alright. Good job, good job. Get some water. Get a short break. Looks like the camera's not focusing on YouTube. Alright. So remember, second set coming up now, just 10 reps, alright? Jackknife, if you feel up to the challenge, alright, I know it's a little bit difficult. So if it's a little bit too difficult for you, remember, stick to the clap unders, which is just one leg at a time. Ready, and go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. Whew. Alrighty. Oh, my body's heating up. Just a little bit too much for me. Alright, good. Okay, so another 30-second break, and then we'll finish with our last set of jackknife, and then we'll call it a day. Okay, so last set of our core exercise. Remember, 10 reps. Ready, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew, that was hard. Alrighty. So that is it for today's workout. Thank you everybody for joining me, and have a great rest of your day.